So if you're into fingerboarding, you probably already know by now that it's really easy and fairly common to drop your hardware on the floor. Sometimes you'll just be hashing around and a nut will fall off your trucks, and yeah, trucks are pretty easy to find, but what about that nut? And as you can see here, I do not have the best carpet for finding your hardware. So I decided to figure out an easier way to do this. I want to spend more of my allotted time actually fingerboarding and not searching for my hardware, because some of us don't have all day to fingerboard, so we want to spend that time actually having fun. I figured out what you need. It's a magnet on a stick. You don't need a retractable one like this, but I like this one because when you're not using it, it's nice and small. So, say you just put on a fresh set of level up bushings and you're about to put on your last nut and get hessian, but somehow it flies off the table. Yeah, of course you're not going to scoot it off yourself, but it happens. Drop nuts all the time. So you pull out your magnet on a stick, reach on down there, and you gotta be quiet until you hear it click. I just heard it click. You may not have heard that. Bring it on up. Let's see what we got. There it is. Found your nut. Put it back on. Get back to hessian. And I figured out one other good situation for using your magnet on a stick. So sometimes, just like skateboarding, you'll be fingerboarding in a pretty sketchy situation like here. Got a gap between my counter and the wall, and I've tried to put it all the way back, but I've got such a fluffy carpet that it ends up causing a little tilt, and I'd rather just have it flat with a gap. So I've got some situations to deal with. Sometimes you're not going to be in a situation like this, but you can still somehow drop your fingerboard in a little crevice. Hands aren't small enough to go in there, or maybe you're just too lazy to bend down. Get yourself a magnet on a stick. So if you're like me and you just really suck at kick flips, or you fuck up somehow and you gotta go fishing, pull out your magnet on a stick, reach on down there till you hear a click. Oops, wrong click. There we go. I think I got it. And pull it on up. And there we go. Get back to hessian. Hope this helps. I know you guys want to spend a little bit more of your time actually fingerboarding and not digging around on the ground, so get yourself a magnet on a stick.
You say you want money. You say you want